Hey, what's up everyone? Mikas here for WeMakeDanceMusic.com. Today I'm working on a progressive, groovy track, 125 BPM. Again, using only Logic plugins, using Ultra Beats for the drums, using the internal synths for the synthesizers. And I want to announce to everybody who's watching my tutorial lately, I started doing more and more because I like to share the knowledge, and I want to give opportunities to people to get the projects too, of course, which is what we do with We Make Dance Music for the last 7 years. In a week or so, we're launching the music production vlog, which will be me interviewing some people, talking about music production in general, studio, plugins, music business galore, and everything else about music production. So we're launching episode 1. It's going to be all about trance. Going to talk about classic trance track. We're going to talk about the genre. We're going to talk about what is happening with this genre now, and go into some tracks to show the elements. So if you like trance, check out the music production vlog that's going to come out in about a week. So let's get started on this one. It's a good one. I'm gonna play you a little bit of the track so you get a bit of a taste of it. Nice one. So I think we can call that progressive house, with, of course, maybe you can throw some future, some deep in there, because when you get into the main part here, there's a bit of a garage on the note bass line. It gets interesting when it gets to this part here. Alright, cool. So this is by no means a finished track. I think there's quite a bit of work to do on the mix. There's definitely some arrangement to put in there. All the elements are there to make a full track. I think this is more than enough to make a track with different transitions and everything. So let's have a bit of a listen of the element and probably process them a little bit, because we're still early in the process, and let's just hear what is happening there. Let's have a look at the the buses. Okay, let's look quite clean. And there is there's no processing there. You can tell that it's sending to some effects channels there, but there's no processing on the kick. I like it like that. It has a nice natural feel. That's a nice hat, or it's more a rim, I would say. Oh yeah. This is a really cool house groove. There's a bit of a typo here, I guess. So this is a snare, which I added a stereo delay, so you can hear it grooving side to side. That's a bit boring with this. Definitely give some swing to the track. I'm gonna take a loop here. Oh, here we got a bit of a drum part, and then some roll. Oh yeah. My type of track. And we got a sub here, let's hear it. Oh yeah. That is already a track really, but as I am a progressive house producer, I want to push it with some melody. Let's hear it. That's oh yeah. I think some people would be happy already with just this track to be a bit more maybe African house style. This is a second kit from Ultrabeat, an African kit. Really nice ethnic percussions in there. I know African infused house is very popular now, so I was like, oh yeah, let's put that in there. It's a bit of shaker. Oh yeah, that is a super groove right there. Okay. This is so the bass is building up here, so we're gonna start. I think this is a bit of a narb here. A little bit too loud. I'll leave some space for the drum to kick in. Give myself a bit more juice. Oh yeah. Let's hear the pad. Okay, it's also good, but I really want the percussions to be in front, so I'm pulling the melodic element more toward the back here. I also added a bit of a guitar in there. I don't remember that part. I started this track a while ago, so let's hear it. Oh yeah, there's something there. And then with the main element, the bass. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if the FM bass is even needed there. Yeah, it's a bit too loud. I like to do that to just set a loop to really refine the mix, and I can tell right now I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Okay, all the elements are in now. So the synths in there that I use to this, it's mostly Alchemy, of course. You can really easily browse by genre. So you do bass, you do bass, electric, layered, like the timbre, the genre. It's amazing. So this is deep techno, FM, or deep house. Really, this is very common bass sound. You can hear it here. What I've done is I separate the main bass from the intro bass because I think I EQ it differently, so I made two different parts. It's a bit, it's better like this. Then I have a slap bass here too. I guess that's more like a Moogie kind of bass. Digital deep bass. There's a bit of FM in there, I could hear it. A little pad and some guitar. Super filtered guitar, but it's still there. I mean, it brings a bit of depth here, around like 200 to 400 hertz. All right. Let's get into the little intro breakdown here. Oh, that is a little bit too loud, I would say. That's cool. So I think this is the first track that I've done after I installed the Logic Pro that's got Chromaverb. This one here. This is with. This is without. Definitely a bit boring, really. Okay, put it in. Oh yeah. That is a good deep house bass right there. Then we're going back into the main part here, which I added some funky disco bass, some definitely some different vibe going on there. Okay, that's a cool little top, but with the deep FM bass. This is good, but I think the kick is missing to compress them together. Yeah, much better. So what I've done, of course, I use the kick, sidechain it to the compressor that is here on this deep tech. You can see it here. It's ducking about 6 dB, which is fine, but the ratio is very low. I would say don't compress too far and go to 10, 15 dB. So it's good because the ratio is low. If you would increase the ratio, it would give a different feel, but I like it like that. So when the kick hits, it leaves some space for the kick to hit a bit harder. So let's hear the other element. I think this is very important for this part, that there is some ducking into this element, because this bass is taking a lot of room and on a lot of frequency. And have a look. think I'm on the wrong channel here. Okay, here. So this disco funky bass is taking a lot of room. You can see it here. I think I'm gonna process it while I'm working with you a little bit because I know the pad. So I just want the top of it. I'm gonna use the digital deep bass here for the bottom of it. It's like a paddy, like boom, 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 and then some techno bass. All right, I like that. Let's listen to this part now. Well, I like the percussions, but I think the percussion, not the kick, but the rest of the percussion could use a little bit of compression. So I'm gonna create a bus, send all of those percussions to, let's say, bus 15 here. So okay, so now that we're sending, these here. They're a bit too heavy to me. I'd like to put them together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a compressor on there. I'm gonna remove the auto gain. I don't know why it is on by default on Logic Pro. It's not such a great practice. Okay, so now we're containing them a little bit more. A bit more. I like better this compressor. It's just tighter. So without. With. So what we can do is we can really put them a bit more backward, but we still have a lot of presence. Because like that, this is too intense. This is too much in your face. I mean, this is not what you want to hear when you hear the music. So let's hear it in the mix. Good. Maybe I would probably put the release a little bit faster. Without. Yeah. I like this. This is well contained. It's not splashing everywhere on all the other frequencies. All right, I think it's time to arrange this track a little bit. So I think the intro was nice. I worked on that before. This is a bit too loud here. This is good. I think I would probably drop a bit of a compressor on this sub low here because it's nice, but it feels a bit hollow. It feels a bit like boom. You know, I would like it to be to give a little bit more push to the low end. So I'm going to put a little bit of compressor. So I don't know how to explain my opinion on compression, but compression is very important. But at the same time, if you use it too much, it's like crack. You know, you're gonna get addicted. You're gonna compress everything, and then nothing will sound very good. You know, it's not good to just compress everything. You can say I compress some elements, yes, heavily, definitely not. There's not even a compressor on the main out right now. There's no maximizer. It's still a very clean mix. It's still very open. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna apply a little bit of compression on this sub. Okay, I think I'm gonna drop the release, not drop, but put it very slow, a bit more attack. That sounds pretty good. A bit more. Okay. So I achieved what I wanted to achieve here, which is to have a nice thick element, not something that's hollow. So without. Okay, with. I think a lot of people won't really hear the difference. Maybe it's just in my head, but to me, there is a difference. And then let's put it with the kick. I think I would actually put a second compressor and I would sidechain it to the kick. And that's why, because sidechain compression is amazing. I'm gonna put it really fast attack, really fast release. So yeah, that I like. This is well contained. It's there, but at the same time, the kick is taking the room when it's needed. Let's have a little bit of fun with the track. There's some good elements there. This with this slap bass here. I like it, but there's a bit too much top. I would like just the bass. Yeah. And then some roll. I don't know if it's me, but I hear some kind of bells in there, and I don't have some bells in this mixing session, so maybe it's in my head. Yeah. All right, let's keep on with this track. So we get a good progression here. It's progressing well to the main part. So I think I would bring this main part here. And then when we go back here at 49, I think we'd bring just like a percussion part with just a few elements, just to really drive the track forward, get people to dance. You know, I think it's good to pull a little bit, and then a bit later on I'll bring my disco funky bass, however you want to name it. So this is cool for that part. I don't think this little pad is needed here. Let's put it. Let's say we're making it like a really groovy part, like a DJ part. Okay, playing with the EQ a little bit here, dropping that. I'm gonna take this bass, which I just cut the top end from. Maybe a little bit of a dirty garage, maybe. Yeah, I think I would put that for the second part here. Maybe a bit more filtering. So I'll do this here, create another track, drop it here. Go in there, filter the top end. Not too bad. I think I would go. I'll probably go one whole tone lower here. Man, it sounds like a tiger. Rah, rah. That's pretty cool. That's a good groove. I think then I will bring in this okay, this is a bit confusing because this is not the name of what it is. So this is disco bass. Disco bass. All right. So we have that part. It's cool. It's progressing. People are dancing. Now we have to bring something to really get them to be excited. So I think around here, just before 65, you should cut a bit into a transition. So let's go here. I don't want any key change for the first part, so I'm just gonna drop it straight, just like that. I'm gonna probably process it, put some filter on it. The way I filter track is not to use plugins. Actually, it might be good like that. Let's bit of bass here. Oh, wrong channel. I'll just put just a chunk of that here. Put this here. Okay. Well, something's a bit off here. Cool, we're gonna move on to the next part. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna automate this EQ or filter, call it whatever you like. An EQ and a filter is really the same thing. It's simply that I select the frequency, select the slope, select the hertz. What I do with Logic Pro is I put it on touch. Once it is on touch, I play back, and then I record a little chunk here. Then I go onto my channel with the track zoom here. Here you go. You should put it back onto read. Here you go. And then let's go and bring it up. Let's hear this little ARP here. Bring some more elements. Alright guys, so I'm not gonna take much more of your time. I will keep on working on that track. I will upload it to wemixdancemusic.com. You can use the code Mikas. You get half price on all of my product. MIKAS. Go to wemixdancemusic.com. You can get this project. Probably, I guess I'm gonna put it for 15 bucks. You can get it for 750. Get to do remix, get to learn, listen to the tutorial, watch the project, play with it. That's all good, and check out the vlog coming in mid-March. Cheers guys, bye.